Hello and welcome back to another Foxy No Tail. That's my name. Live stream here live on Twitch. How are you doing, peeps? We're on some truly Bedrock today. Hello, Squirrelicious saying morning. Hello, N-Fan saying waving. Foxy in chat. Hello, The Real Cat saying hi there. Hello, Crimson Tide DB saying good morning and happy Thursday. And hello, Mitts with a Foxy wave. Hello, Mitts. How you doing? What's going on, Mitts? What's happening? I haven't got a sore neck. It's fine. It doesn't hurt at all. I'm absolutely fine. It's not even remotely painful. I know what you're going to say, Mitch. It's because you sit funny at your computer. It's not that. It was fine before. It could be. Right. Peeps, if you've been watching my videos, and if you watched the Truly Bedrock Livestream weekend, you know I've been having all sorts of issues with this wonderful door. And as a result, I've decided to rebuild it. And I've done lots and lots of testing, and there's videos and stuff coming out on all sorts of different redstone contraptions, and this is where I'm at. So it's a double piston extender, which I now need to build on that side, and it's still gonna not quite meet at the middle. However, we do sit in an angle, says Mitts. I know. I am considering maybe having it slightly off-centered. So if that's fully open like that on that side, you've still got a couple of blocks there, whereas I need some blocks. If this one's off center on this side, in order to meet in the middle, which I think, yeah, if that one pushes out 2 blocks, it'll meet in the middle there, which means when it's retracted, it's going to sit like that. But can you see my walls here? I think are off center. Are they? Yeah, I think they are, by a block. So the actual outside will be off center from the middle bit, but it means that we have, I think, excuse me, pig, yeah, 2 wide middle. So the door won't look off center from the outside, but it will look off center from the inside, which I think will be okay. I think we can get away with that. So that's where I'm at. After all the many things I've tried and tested and done, that's where I've got to, which means all this redstone I did on live stream is completely pointless and I don't need it anymore. But that's all right. So I guess in order to build this, then I've got to smash all of this to bits and then dig out a massive area behind all of this. What could go wrong? Poor Piggy, says The Real Kaz. Poor Piggy shouldn't be in my way. Shouldn't be. I thought you were talking about Mr. Pigglesworth. I was like, yeah, poor Piggy with his, having his big accident and like all the bad things. But then, you were talking about that stupid pig. Stupid pig. So I think I need to get rid of these blocks here. I don't think we need these. So let's get rid of that, and then we've got a whole bunch of digging to do behind these walls. And then what I've got to do, oh geez, why do you end up there? I can't reach you. Thank you. Then I got to build on the inside of there all of this. How hard could it be? What could go wrong? So I need to come from these 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks down. I need it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks wide, including the frog lights, and I need it to be very tall. So that should be fun without haste, because I haven't moved my beacons about again. What could go wrong? It's fine, right? So if that's, where's the first frog light? So this is the first line here. So we just need to go 4 blocks down. How hard could it be? And then just dig out a big hole. But I think it would make sense to dig out higher up first. If we figure out where the top bit is and then dig down, and then we can keep digging out the floor, and then I'll try and dig out on scaffolding. That seems to be a good idea in my mind. Let's just make a little way up here and figure out exactly where we need to be height-wise. So the height of this thing needs to be there. So we're going to need to dig out there in that line 8 blocks. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I can't remember how far back I need to go. So, got that to think about as well, I guess. Should have measured that, really. What's a creeper's favourite food? Salad, says Lofty. Is it? I didn't know that. What kind of exercise do lazy people do? Diddly squats, says Mr. Balrog. Amazing. Also, hello, Mr. Balrog. Also, hello, Lofty. How does Minecraft Steve exercise? He runs around the blocks. Have you got a Minecraft joke book, Lofty? Right, so from the pistons, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to give us a bit of room. 12 from the pistons. Oh, how could it be? Oh, thank you very much. 31 months, Pickles. I've just lost count now. But thank you very much. Right, try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. That's not as far back as I thought, to be honest with you. That's pretty good. So 12 back from where the pistons will be. The pistons will be here. So I guess if I pile up here with a bit of my favorite block and then go across here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's it. That's as far back as we need to go. That's not so bad then. That could have been a lot worse. No, Foxy, what I remember from other things, says Lofty. Oh, really? Okay, fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, great. 7. That was great. And 8. There we go. No. Go away, gravel. Where's me torches? I need me torches, peeps. Let's put some torches in here so we don't get eaten while we're digging it out. Geez, Pickles, says Mitz. And Pickles says, I know, Mitz. I got nothing on you. No, Mitz is, I think, probably the longest subscriber on my channel. I think you are. It's either you or Lawful Mitz. I'm not sure who's... I could probably find that information somewhere. I've no idea where from, but it must exist. Right, let's dig all of that out there. Go down a couple of levels. Dig more out. Oh, the digging. It's so much fun. So how have you all been? Have you had a good week? Have you had a lovely, lovely week? I've had quite a nice week, actually, this week. It's been quite peaceful. We had, obviously, Bank Holiday Monday, where I did very little, other than taking Oliver to the cinema and, fiddle about on the computer a little bit. I meant interrupting his counting, says Mitt. All right. That's okay. Nice to have a little sunshine, says Chris. Yeah, it was, for a day, quite warm. For a day, it was not freezing. And then it got cold again. But for that day, it was lovely. I feel like this isn't wide enough. Maybe it is. Maybe we've just got more room at the front than what I was expecting. We'll see. We will see. I guess. Yeah, I guess I need to dig all of this out as well. It feels like I'm further forward on this side, but maybe that's just the shape of the hill. Go away, sheep. Ruining my day with your barring. You barred. Pickle says, Mitz started subscription right away. I needed some convincing. Yeah, well, I don't blame you. I'm surprised most people don't need more convincing. If you feel like you need convincing to subscribe, let me know and I'll try and convince you. It's really worth it, guys. I promise. It does me. I mean, it's good for you, not me. No, it's nothing to do with me. It's really good for you. Yeah, 100%. I can verify that. Probably from some way or another. Right, let's put some stuff away because I'm running out of space again. Jeez. Okay. Right. That box has... Oh, jeez. I've only got 18 pieces of obsidian left. Oh, no. I'm going to run out of materials before we even get started. This is not good. Right, where's my smooth stone box? The box with the smooth stuff in it. I like my smooth stone. Where is it? We need to think about what we're going to actually decorate this door like as well, because it's definitely not staying how it is. Where's my... What? Did I not have smooth stone? Oh, there it is. Just totally ignored it when I opened it. That's fine. That's fine. It's not like me to not notice things, is it, Mitz? Very unusual. Very unusual indeed. All right, let's have a quick snooze. Bard, says Balrog. Yes. I didn't know him so well at the time, says Mitz. I had a bad week last week, says Lofty. Oh, that sucks, Lofty. But let's focus on your good week this week. No point in dredging up the past. Jeez. Been subscribed 18 months, I think, says Lofty. Amazing. Oh, never, says Mitz. No, I never ever miss things. Never. I don't think I've missed anything ever in my whole life. I always can find things and remember where I put them perfectly. Ow. Didn't, just in case. That was a just in case ow. Okay? You never know. Could have hurt. I don't know how far I need to come back with this bit. I guess here. This will be fine. You can always fill stuff back in again. That's the good thing about this game. Nothing's permanent. Apart from world corruption. But apart from that, nothing's permanent. It's all good. So I went to see the Mario movie on Bank Holiday Monday with Oliver. Have any of you seen it? Anyone seen the Mario movie? I thoroughly enjoyed it. I couldn't believe all of the bad reviews I kept hearing about, saying how rubbish it was and how, you know, it didn't do anything for adults and it was just for kids and there was no story to it. I thought it was great. Not yet, says Mitz. Not I, says Lofty. Yeah, well, I think it's definitely worth seeing. It's a lovely, lovely film. Probably one to 100% go and watch with kids, but I think you could enjoy it without. I'm going to be taking Jack. He hasn't seen it yet. I'm going to go back and watch it again, and I'm not. It's not one of those. Oh, got to go watch it again. No, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing it twice, mate. The other thing I've been doing is I've been playing Jedi Survivor. Jedi Survivor over on my Duckshot 84 channel, and that's a strange thing because can you remember, Mitz? I didn't realize how long ago it was. It was 2019. I did my Fallen Order live streams. Can you remember that? I actually did that on my Foxy No Tail Twitch channel. And can you remember what I wanted the whole way through? What I was complaining about not having? I'm sure you'll remember. I'm born in 81, says Joe Blitz. I have to see it with or without kids. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it would be nice. It would have been nice if they did a little bit more of the, you know, the Pixar/DreamWorks thing of throwing in a bit of innuendo and fun stuff for the adults. But it's not lacking because of it. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, how come you're not streaming that, says Mitz. Well, one of the issues I had last time, I don't know if you remember, was I didn't pay any attention to the story. And that's normally because when I'm streaming it, I'm not paying attention to what people are saying. When there's dialogue and stuff going on, I'm reading the chat, making sure I'm paying attention to what people are saying. And I kind of wanted to give this one a little bit more of an opportunity for me to listen to the story. So depending on how long it goes, because I believe this one's actually a longer game than the other one, if I find some free time, I might do a couple of streams on it, like I have a few of the other things that I've done on that channel recently. But I'm quite enjoying playing it single player. But I have a very, very strong love-hate relationship with this one as well, because they haven't... From all of the issues there were, I think, with the first game, they haven't resolved any of them. But then they've added in a bunch more stuff that just makes it's so confused as to what game it is that it's enjoyable and I love playing it. But it's not like the combat's still really mushy and the traversing the terrain's exactly the same, which isn't all that enjoyable, but they've doubled down on that. And they've added in I don't want to spoil it, but they've added in stuff. So it's like, why? It's not what this game's about. Why have you added these things into the game? Like, it's supposed to be an action RPG at the end of the day, and they've added more things in that it just doesn't need at all. So, and it takes like I've recorded 15 episodes, most of them around about 40 minutes long, so I must be at least 10 hours in. And I've only just effectively got past the intro. I've only just unlocked like these other elements of the game, which I still don't know what they do. So yeah, I love it. I want to keep playing it, but it's like at the same time, it's really frustrating. And I'm just like, stop it. Why are you rubbish in these particular scenarios? Like, as anybody that's had any interest in Star Wars at all, or even people that have just heard about it, you'll know that what a lightsaber is and what it does and how powerful a lightsaber is. A lightsaber can cut through pretty much anything. And yet in this game, which is completely 100% focused on having a lightsaber, like there's no guns in it again, there's no blasters, which I was complaining about in the first one, so there's no ranged attacks. The lightsaber's so weak, like you feel like it wouldn't even cut through paper, and it's like that's not what I want from a game where I'm a Jedi. I want to feel like I'm a powerful Jedi and like my lightsaber's actually doing something. The only enemies that like you can one hit kill with your lightsaber are just basic stormtroopers, and there are a few of them kicking about, but there's not many. And the rest of the enemies, you're slicing and chopping and trying to do your best to like destroy them, and you just feel like you're just sort of hitting them with a stick a lot of the time. So yeah, is Minecraft Legends any good, says Lofty. Do you know what, I think you might enjoy Legends. I think it might be right up your street. For me, it's a little bit lacking in depth. It's a little bit lacking in a lot of things, and there's some issues with the game that I can't get past. But I think you probably really enjoy it, and I don't mean that in a nasty way. I just think it's probably the sort of thing you'd like, because I think it gives you the same sort of thing you would get from normal Minecraft. It's a very safe game to play. There's not really any real threat or worry. You can just respawn mobs whenever you want, providing you can gather resources. But gathering resources is just clicking somewhere and sending off your relays, so it's not a difficult thing to do. So it's kind of a little bit like creative modey in that way, and I know that's how you like to play Minecraft, so it might be worth giving it a go. I wouldn't spend your money on it. I would get it on Game Pass, and if you don't have Game Pass, just get yourself a month's subscription to Game Pass. But yeah, see if you like it, and if you like it, then great. I think it's also, if you've got a friend you can play with, I think it would be a really good game to play with friends. I don't think it's very good on your own. But I think for you, Lofty, I think you'd enjoy it. We'll wait to unlock the rest of the stances. Oh, wait till you unlock the rest of the stances, Foxy says T. Doolin. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of depth to Jedi Survivor, and there's a lot of like, oh, you know, you got to wait till you unlock this part of the skill tree and that part of the skill tree. But I think they could have handled it better. I know I haven't gone all the way through it yet, but if you're a Jedi, if you start as a Jedi Knight in this one, if you're already a Jedi Knight, you should feel powerful. And there's ways of making you feel powerful, but still creating a challenge in the game in terms of how they deal with combat and how they deal with, you know, enemies and things like that. But it's like they've gone, no, we're just going to do the same old thing everyone else does and just make the player weak, really, really weak at the beginning, and then give them the opportunity to level up and, you know, pick their skill tree, which is fine if you had a range of combat options, but there isn't. The combat's very, very basic. There are different moves you can do effectively with your lightsaber, but like dodging, when you dodge in Elden Ring, for example, you dodge out of the way in something and you keep going. It's almost like you're sprinting out of the way, even though you do a bit of a dodge roll. But in Elden Ring, Jedi Survivor and Jedi Fallen Order, when you dodge, you then stumble, and it gives you like a moment. It's kind of like blocking with the shield on Bedrock Edition. All of a sudden, you can't move, and some of the moves that the enemies do are like they've got a really big area of effect, and you can't avoid it really, because unless you just like spamming the dodge button, and it doesn't react quick enough. The game just doesn't react fast enough to when you're like changing. So you can be going to town on an enemy with your lightsaber, and you can let go of the fighting button, the X button that you've been mashing to attack them, and the character will carry on attacking the enemy for a good 2 or 3 seconds after you've let go, and then like while it's doing that, will not let you do anything else. So if you find, oh geez, the enemy that I've got to be close to because it's a close combat game with my lightsaber because there's no ranged option, you're up close and personal with them, and they go into like a mode there where they're going to attack you with one of their unblockable attacks. You've got to dodge it, but the game's like, no, you're still hitting him with your lightsaber. And you're like, no, I've let go of the lightsaber button. I'm trying to dodge now. And the game's like, well, just wait a minute. And inevitably you just get hit. So that's great for people that are good at that sort of thing. But for people like me that aren't particularly hot and fast with a controller, that need a little bit of help with it, like Elden Ring was perfect. Elden Ring, as soon as you pressed a button, that's what happened. There was no, sorry, you're already doing this interaction. It was just like, yeah, no worries. You can dodge now and you could get out of trouble. And that felt good. It felt like you were in control. Whereas this one, it feels like you're not really in control during the combat a lot of the time. So, like I say, a love-hate relationship with it. I really, really enjoy it. And I'm going to obviously carry on playing it because I enjoy it so much. But at the same time, I just think it could be so much better. I think it could be incredible, and it's good. And that would take it for me up from a good game to a great game. And it's at the moment for me, it's not a great game. It's a good game, which is fine. A good game is fine, but I wish it was a great game because it's about a Jedi. Julia says, once you get past Cabot, you have a slightly different opinion, I think. I won't spoil too much. Yeah, don't spoil anything. I literally just got to that point where my ship's fixed. So, yeah. It also does that thing of being an open world, but it's not an open world. It's a very linear experience, but then it's also at the same time going, oh, but you can go here and you can go there. When you get there and you're like, oh, it's locked. You can't go there. You'll have to come back and do this later. And like you'll get to a certain point and it will be a boss fight. And there's no, oh, I'll go back. I'm not ready for this boss fight. I'm not leveled up enough. I'll go somewhere else and level up first. It's like, no, you're doing this boss fight now, whether you're ready for it or not. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm not ready for this. So you end up dropping your difficulty down a little bit in order to just get past the boss fight, I guess. So there's just things that I think could have been just from other games that do things better. Again, calling on Elden Ring here, it just does such a better job of those things. And I think this could have been so much more successful if it had done it in that way. Joel Bits says, I'm getting my Stream Deck today. Elden Ring is the first game I'm trying. Oh, amazing. Yeah, it's fantastic. What an amazing game that was. What an absolutely amazing game. It was incredible. Right, I'm going to need to craft a bunch more stuff before we can actually start building in here. So I'm going to need some stone. I'm going to need some redstone, which it looks very much like I'm running out of redstone. Again, how am I running out of redstone? That's all I seem to trade with those villagers, and I never seem to have any. You might have to go and see my clerics. Yeah, 15 pieces. Is that all I've got? Surely I've got some in my my shiny things box. Surely. Oh, I have. Oh, thank goodness for that. Okay, so we're going to need a whole bunch of torches. We're going to need a whole bunch of dust. We're going to need a whole bunch of repeaters. Let's just make a bunch of stuff. Let's make a stack of torches. In fact, I think I might even make some more. Or do I need more? Yeah, I do. More wood, please. Some of that. Some of those. Some of that. And some of those. Fantastic. And I'll have a little bit more of that. Now I need to make some pistons, which means I'm going to need some iron. Something else I'm very short of. Then I need more repeaters. I don't need comparators, so should be pretty much all right with all of those things. Oh, and I've got a bunch of redstone torches in there as well, so that's good. Okay. Hello there to you as well. Thank you, Long Old Gamer. How you doing? What's going on? Right, more repeaters. And now I'm short of torches again. Okay. Let's get some more sticks. More sticks. There we go. We're all good for redstoney stuff now, I think. I think we've got plenty. I'll just make a few more of them. Why not? I've got the money. Pistons. So I need more wood again. And I need cobblestone. Why is like repeaters and stuff stone, but pistons are cobblestone? That never made sense to me. I don't understand that. Why? What am I limited with there? What am I limited? Is it the wood? Oh, it's wood, isn't it? 42. That'll do. That should be enough, I think. And then we need to slime them up. Slime them up, boys. There we go. Sticky pistons for the win. Right, I'm not going to take any slime or honey with me right now. I'm not going to take those with me right now. That should be... In fact, I am, because I might need more redstone. I can put those away. Those away. The cobblestone away. And then we should have everything I need to get building this thing. Oh, I want some stone brick, because that's what I'm building the redstone with, so that I know it's different from other stuff. Oh, and I need glass.
Oh my goodness,
a bunch of glass.
Subscribed for 5
whoop, whoop.
months.
Savage Flump.
Savage Flump just subscribed for 5 months. Love all
Thank you very
your
much. 5 months
content as
subscribe.
always.
Oh.
Been going back watching old content. Almost finished TB season 0. Very much enjoying it. Many entertaining.
Well, thank you, Savage Flump. I'm glad you were entertained by TB Season 0. It was a... Yeah, I love doing that season. Oh, no. Mitts, no, I got bad neck, Mitts. Oh, please don't make me do exercise today. Honestly, my neck is killing me. I'll do it. It's fine. Oh, man. I didn't think about that today. I should have turned them off. I can't move my head to the side. That's how bad my neck is at the moment. So, like, live streaming and trying to look on multiple monitors, you might notice I'm doing a lot more eye movement than neck movement today, because my neck is in agony. 4, 2. No, it's fine. Leave it for next time, says Mitts. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I need to do the exercise, but it's just too painful, mate. I don't know what I've done to it. It just sort of came on one day. It was really bizarre. I think that... Oh, hang on. Thought I was going to fall down there. I think they're in the right place. So that's 4 away from that bit. Is that right? Yeah, it's 4 away from there. Okay. So then I've got to remember how all of this redstone works. Great. I guess if we build backwards, that should be easy enough. So those ones have blocks on. That one there, those two have redstone torches on, which will be inverted, but I guess we're going to just have to put them on for now. Let's smash these to bits. Let's get underneath so I can actually see what's going on. And then we have... Oh, I didn't get any obsidian out of my boxes. I get that when I sleep funny. It's so painful. I didn't even sleep funny. It came on after me and Oliver went to the cinema, and it's just not gone away again. I don't know how I've had it. Maybe like reversing, like turning in the car to reverse or something like that. It's really odd. That needs to be slime. One of those. That needs to be one of those. There we go. And then... coming down from those, we have another layer, two more, and then the glass ones. Okay. So, like that. And then something happens at this end that I can't remember. It's only been like a day since I did this. And then we have glass there, glass there. Okay. And then 1 row of stone, then 3 rows of stone, then 1 row of stone. Okay. I can do this. Oh, how could it be? I can hear a baby zombie. That there, that there. 1 row of stone. 3 rows of stone. And then 1 row of stone. Wonderful. Nice. And how wide is that? I think that's 5 wide, isn't it? Yeah, 5 wide. Okay. And it's 5 wide in the other direction. Like that. And then another piece of glass there. And then this bit is a bit weird because
Mossy just subscribed.
I think we have one there and one there, like that, with a piece of redstone dust in the middle. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. So then this layer would be like that, with a bit of redstone dust on there. And then we leave those ones empty. Ooh, and those come across there like that. And those ones would have more redstone torches on. So let's get this bit at the front done first. Things that we're here. And let's have a sleep before we get... Oh, geez. A lot of mobs. Run away! In the correct direction. Shoo! 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 Right, those don't go there. Ah! No! 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 What? How did that go off? I was miles away from it. How did it go off? What? Well, fortunately, I don't need any of that redstone under there anymore, but geez. Why? And how? And what? This is... What? Pardon? It blew up, says Lofty. It did blow up, but how did it blow up? I wasn't anywhere near it. It wasn't even down the hole. It was still up here while I was down there. Thank you for the hype. Right, I don't need that one. Which is, I think it's this one I pop up through my scaffolding, I think. Okay, right, we'll get there. All right, I don't need shovel and I don't need an axe. Let's get my redstone organized a little bit better. So we'll have those blocks, those blocks, those blocks, those blocks, those, and those. There we go. Now we've got everything we need. Those there like that. And then that would have redstone dust on it there. That goes there like that. We'll get rid of that one there. That means we'll have more of those across there like that. These will all have those on as well. Then we have more obsidian. More of those. Another one of those there with another one of those there. Thank you for the creepy noise there, Lorenzo. Appreciate it. What an incredible creeper. I don't know how it did it. Those there. Those there. That there. Those there. I think that's going to have to go. Probably that one as well. And we've still got another few to go up on. Are they in line with each other? I think they are, so that's good. Okay. Have I run out of stone brick though? I have. Okay, let's go get some more stone brick. Which box was my stone brick in? This one. Creepers don't have to follow the rules. It's in their new contract. It seems to be. I don't understand. It's never happened to me before, honest. It's the first time. One of those there. One of those there. Where's my redstone torches gone? Scaffolding. Stole me torches, mate. So we need 2 more layers of this, and then that's it for the height, I think. I've probably done all this in the wrong place. It wouldn't surprise me at all if I've done this in the wrong place. But if I have, it's not difficult to rebuild. It'll be fine. Those there. Those there. And then that's it for the height. So now we should be able to put all of the pistons by the side of that. And that will be fine. So now I need to do the redstone. Just want to make sure I got my scaffolding in the right place. I think I have. So let's go back down to the bottom. Make some redstone towers here. So these just go up as towers, which is nice and easy to do. Be nice if I could reach all the way to the other. Oh, hang on a minute. No, something's wrong. So those frog lights are not supposed to be in the way. Something's very wrong here. What? I've done the whole thing 1 block the wrong. I don't need to block off, guys. How have I done that? Oh, of course, because this is wider than the door frame. You just see it fall down, says Mitz. What? Oh, you just see it fall. It did fall down, did it? Okay. Man, so... Okay. That, if I move all of that across by one block, I need... Let me out. I need to make sure my slime blocks are actually going to reach, because that means that everything will be an extra block across, which means my sticky pistons will start a block further back. So I need to see if it's actually got enough gumph to push everything I need it to push. So let's get some honey and let's just try it. Oh, jeez. Told you to have to rebuild it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So where's my post? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to have to be 5. So that's where my first piston will go. So my honey will be coming across here, and we need that to push when it's stuck all... Jeez. When it's stuck all the way out. So I'm going to have to put another... Let's get rid of that redstone and just put another redstone torch on there for a second, so that we can get those sticking out properly. There we go. So it'll be 1, 2, 3... To get it to the middle will be... Oh, let me push that one out. There. 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. So it'll shut from the front, but on the inside, unless I've got something... A pillar here, which I think we will have, I'll be able to see it. So that, yeah, I think we'll just about get away with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just get away with it. Going mobile, need more coffee, lol, says Mitz. Get me one while you're there. The other thing I could do to save myself a few blocks would be to get rid of those frog lights, but then I'd have to totally redesign the inside of here, and I kind of like those. So I'm not going to get rid of those. We're just going to rebuild everything a block over to the other side. Great. I'm glad I noticed then. I'm glad I didn't build all that stuff at the beginning. You did. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, game. It's not what I wanted. You did. I didn't. Right, let's try again. Oh, everything's in the wrong place now. You all suck. Right, okay. Well, I think the easiest thing to do here would just be to bring this one down like that. Move my scaffold in so it's in the right place. Let's smash that to pieces and put it a block to the side. Smash that block. Put my scaffolding back up again. Smash this row down. Get rid of that one. So this what? Jeez, stop it! So this one's going to have the... No, that one's going to have the redstone dust on. Oh, jeez, I'm already confused. Smash all this line to pieces. Shouldn't take long at all, peeps. Smash all those ones, because they need to be obsidian now. Jeez. Why? Why is everything so difficult? It's all in the wrong place. Did I ever watch Dora the Explorer? Your oh man sound exactly like Swipey the Fox. I don't think so, no. I don't think it wasn't particularly... I think it was on TV, Dora the Explorer, but it wasn't the sort of thing... Certainly didn't have it on in our house. It wasn't the sort of thing that we had on. Not that there's anything wrong with Dora the Explorer. It's just not the sort of thing we watched, really. Sorry. My apologies for all of you Dora the Explorer lovers. Just wasn't one of those things that we did. Right. Okay. Jeez. So now I can extend all of these ones. And then I need to get on the other side and put the torches back on. Great. Now it's bedtime again, which means there's going to be another creeper here in a minute. Oh, why have I got 2 of those there? Doesn't make sense. What a waste of obsidian, mate. There we go. Lovely. Probably just about reached to put one of those on there. And then I can do the bits in the middle if I can remember where they start. So I think the first one would go there with the redstone dust on. That makes sense. Okay, let's put some of these torches in place. I think that one's got one on. Yes, it has. Okay. One of those there. 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 And one of those there. One of those there. One of those there. Oh, it's all coming together so well. There we go. We're pretty much back to where we were now. Watch out for that skeleton. Oh. Had a nosebleed in the night, guys. Fortunately, it didn't go on my pillow. Ow. Now, I think I'm missing something at the front there. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm sure there was a bit that comes round. Or maybe not. No. No, everything looks good then. That's good. Good. Old school always better, says Savage Flump. What does Savage Flump say? My daughter loves it. Old school Dora, not that new age rubbish. Crimson to Dibber. Brilliant. Well done, Crimson to Dibber. I'll put you in the book. Crimson to Dibber, where are you? Oh no, I've clicked the wrong button now. I don't want to ban him. Jeez. There we go. Crimson to Dibber. No, it's moved. Copy and paste. Even more winners. Oh, you're in there a few times, Crimson to Dibber. Maybe it's you and Amemia are like gunning for the top spot. Right, now I need to rejig all of this, don't I? Get rid of those. Get rid of that. Get rid of all of that. Lovely. Ugh. Try not to fall down. Smash all this to bits. Lovely job. So hands up in the chat if you've seen the fact that I made an offhand add-on for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Let me know. I need to know if you've seen it. I'm doing telemetry. Finding out what people know and what they don't know. Right, if I pile up from the middle one this time, I can actually do all of these at the same time. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Amemia, Brood, Mitts, Be Speedy. Me neck. Ben Fan, Lofty.
Bearing Time just subscribed for 4 months. Yes,
thank you very much, Bearing Time.
Challenge to see if he can do.
What was that? Gave my son the door challenge to see if he can do. What's the door challenge? What is this challenge you speak of? Greybeard may have derped with it, says Vivified Mossy, otherwise known as Gixer. What with the offhand add-on you derped with? You had a moment with it, did you? How did you derp with it? Watched it a few times, shared it too. So Savage Flump, Crimson Tide has got a hand up. Wire Guy seen it, want it. Lorenzo not only seen it, used it, reported the Flint and Steel bug. Flint and Steel bug. Is that one I fixed, or is that still there? I think I fixed all the bugs, didn't I? Didn't realize there was more. What was the Flint and Steel bug? Oh, where it ate your thing. Yeah, that's all fixed now. That's fixed. I completely changed the way it all worked after that to make it so that it works on all game modes and does it properly now. You're welcome. Okay, we are at the top. This is good news. I don't actually think I need these to go all this way up here, but they do. So now it's the... Why is that a glass block there? Thought it wouldn't install. I wasn't in 19.80, I see. You fixed it, says Borenzo. Oh, good. Excellent. Yeah, well, I was just going to say, it's been incredibly well downloaded already, which is really nice to see. But if you're aware of that one, are you aware of the other ones that I've done as well recently? Bearing in mind, the ones I'm talking about now are all done with the beta API system, which means they will break in 1.20. In fact, the percentage play asleep and the words that I'm looking for, the block stats ones are already broken in 1.18 because that's just how it works. But yeah, I did block stats, percentage play asleep, but the sorter one as well. Who's seen and used the sorter one? Because I think for me, I know the offhand one's impressive, but I really like the sorter one. I think the sorter one's probably my favourite one, if I'm being honest, because it just solves all me little... Oh, there we go. Remember, you're like, no one else getting the sign. Who do you think you are? These are my signs. That one there, that one there. There we go. I'll put you in the book in a minute, Memia. Don't let me forget. I'm just squirreling away with me redstone here. Squirrel, I know you've been playing with the sorter one. What do you think to it? Do you like it? Is it good? Is it worth like pushing and doing a video on, do you think? Or do you think it's not great? Because I think it's great, and I'd love to have it on Truly Bedrock, but I've not shown it to the other members yet. I don't know why. I guess it feels maybe a little bit cheaty, but it's not, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, of course. Oh. The storage one I like best, Fox. It works on my iPad, says Lofty. Seen it, not used it, says Brood. Is there a reason that it didn't excite you very much, the sorter one? Obviously, the offhand one's going to be very exciting for people because everyone's wanted offhand for such a long time. But what is it about the sorter one that doesn't excite you to want to go and download it and give it a go? Is it just like, don't really need it? Or is it's too modded? What is it? I need to know. No, I've done those the wrong way around. And there we go. I think that's it for all of those things. So let's go and put the bottom redstone in, which is 1. Bearing in mind it has to be in reverse. So 1, 3, 4, 4. Okay, we can do that. No problem. 1, 3, 4, 4. Good. Nice. Done that. Excellent. And then it would kind of be useful if the redstone all came down to the middle, but I guess I'll do the same thing for now just to take it all to the outside, just so that we can plug it in. And I know I haven't put the pistons in yet, but I just want to make sure the redstone's actually going to fire. Oh, how do I get it across here now? Just downloaded it. We're trying it soon, said Pods in Plays. BSP said, did you ever share the dolphin pack for us to get? No, I need to do that. I believe it's either in 1.80 or 1.20. They fixed one of the problems with it, which is nice. So I do need to do that. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that one. Keep reminding me, peeps. Bring that down here. Not there. Bring it down here. It's a bit wingly wangly, this one. Wingly wangly. Yes, wingly wangly. All right, jeez. If I flick that lever now, that one should retract. This one's not going to do anything because there's nothing there yet. But is my redstone going to reach? It's not. Okay. Let's pop another repeater in then. And then we'll put another one on the other side so it all matches up nicely. There you go. Have another one there. So now, if I do that, all of those things should light. They did. Okay, good. Right, let's put some pistons in then and see if the pistons do anything. I noticed that those ones didn't move at all when I did that. Why did those ones not move? Is it, have I not powered the bottom layer? Oh, it popped out. Why is it not popping back in again? Have I missed a block? Oh, yes, I've missed a redstone torch for a start. And there should be... Oh, I think there's supposed to be blocks here. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. It's fine. Don't need blocks there. It does excite me. I just haven't had much time to play around with it, says Bruce. Oh, okay, fair enough. Offhand doesn't bother me, but the sort of one, yes. All my junk in a shulker chest with a few clicks will do for me, says Lofty. Okay, so open. Okay, yeah, that worked that time. Good. Right, we can go and put all the sticky pistons in then. It'd be nice if I could get over to it, please, Ken. Thank you very much. Let's hop up. Oh, geez, this is never easy, is it, doing it this way? They don't make it easy to... Oh, it's bedtime again. Hang on, peeps. Time for bed. Fonzie says, notice you have been playing Star Wars Survivor on Doug's Shot. What's your thoughts? I really like it so far. I don't understand the criticism. Yeah, I've just been going on about that, actually, at the beginning of the live stream. What criticisms have you seen? I was explaining that I have very much a love-hate relationship with it. It doesn't solve any of the problems that I had with the first version. And it adds in a lot more stuff to the game, which I don't think it needed or wanted. Although I haven't really used all that much yet. Sorry about that if my stream's just disappeared for a second. My internet's doing weird things at the minute. I'll say that again just in case you missed it. So yeah, I can't open my inventory now. Oh, there we go. I'm back. Jeez. Sorry if I'm popping in and out. You might need to refresh the stream. My internet's doing weird things again. My apologies. Don't know why it keeps doing this. Is anybody there? I'll put it in the chat. Froze for a second, but all good, says Mitz. Yeah, so I don't know what you heard then, but I basically said to Pontin that I went into quite a lot of depth about it earlier in the live stream, but I'll talk about it again to a certain extent now. I enjoy it. I have a love-hate relationship with it, and my biggest gripe with it is that it doesn't solve any of the problems I had with the first game, but it also adds in a lot of stuff that I just don't think it needed to add. That I haven't really had the opportunity to fully explore all of the new things it's offered yet. But I think rather than focusing on what they could add to it and bloat it out with to make it more longer. I mean, it's more of a Fallout 4 game now than an RPG. I suppose Fallout 4 was an RPG, but you know what I mean. It would be nice if they addressed the gripes, like, well, the combat gripes I had. I had a lot of combat gripes with the first one. So I do like it, but I think there's a lot to be desired with the combat. I think the combat's really squelchy. I think it's really, like, sticky, if that makes sense. I think you need a ranged attack. I still think you need a gun in the game. I think you should be able to pick up a blaster. There's plenty of lore in Star Wars for Jedis having blasters, so I don't see why that wouldn't be a problem, but it seems to be. And yeah, I find the combat really, really, really squelchy, like hard to manage squelchy. You don't feel like a powerful Jedi. You don't feel like a Jedi Knight at all. You feel like somebody that's found a stick that turns, has a light on the end of it that you're sort of struggling to hit things with. Certainly at the beginning of the game. Like I say, I'm not that long in. I'm about 10 hours in, so there's certainly going to be more opens up with that. But yeah, that's my experience. Well, the top one didn't do much. I don't know what happened there. Huh. Apart from that worked okay. Something else you said in your last video I'm looking forward to. Sweeping edge on Bedrock, says Lorenzo. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. I asked for comments on that, obviously. And I did get a bunch of comments on that about how it could be done. A lot of people were asking me to say why don't you like recode one of the, or Bane of Arthropods? Why don't you recode Bane of Arthropods? It's not actually possible to recode add-ons that are already in the game. You can't. I could say, okay, if a tool has got a Bane of Arthropods on it, then give it Sweeping Edge. But it can't well, I suppose it could rename Bane of Arthropods, but it would still do Bane of Arthropods things. It wouldn't be a unique enchantment. So I'd rather use something that was a bit more obvious as to what it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I can go around this side and put these here as well. I was a little bit worried then. Have you figured out how to apply Sweeping Edge effects, says Savage Flump? Yes, that's easy. That's easy, because now with the beta APIs, you can detect an entity that's been hit, what sort of damage has been used on it, the level of damage that's been used on it, who's dealt the damage to it, and then obviously you can detect entities in front of the player as well. So it'd be very easy to say, okay, if an entity's been hit by a player that's holding a sword that's got a particular enchantment or property to it, or name or bit of lore, then apply that same damage to other entities that are in front of the player, to up to a maximum number of entities. So that's easy enough to do. It's just how we get the enchantment, I guess, because it's not going to be an enchantment because you can't have custom enchantments, but how we get the inverted commas enchantment on the tool, which I think would be easy enough to do with like using lore, L-O-R-E, when you get the writing underneath the thing, which you can do with like stuff. That's the sticking point. Oof, what happened there? What? Why is it broken all of a sudden? Pardon? The push limit of the back piston is that, it's too much for the back piston. Oh, how am I going to get around that? Oh, jeez. You've totally broke it now. Yep. Mr. Balrog says, make a broom with stick and hay bale, then combine that item into a sword. I think you're thinking of the wrong type of sweeping there, Mr. Balrog. Just saying. You could do it something like that. You could, I think it needs, I don't know, because I don't know if it's possible to put lore on a crafted item. It might be. How am I going to deal with this now? I got a gap in the middle again. The only way I can get around that... oh, man. How do I deal with this? Is if I make this door thinner, but then it's off-center again. If I get rid of those... oh, jeez. There's always something. Nothing's ever easy. How does my blocks get stuck in, honey? Stop stealing my blocks, honey. Could you take one block off the backside and do a decorative frame in there, says Brood. Yeah, but then I'd have to do it on both sides, and that's just going to make my door look thinner, I think. I suppose I could do it from the inside. I don't want it to... I want the door to look right from the outside. Oh, let's put those back again. Jeez. I suppose it doesn't matter too much if the inside looks a little bit off center. Maybe we could just bring the whole thing in a little bit from this side. If I do the same thing on this side as well, it maybe won't look quite so bad. Oh, jeez. This sucks. Why did I have to build an off-center door or off-center hallway? Because now it already looks wildly off-center on the inside. Oh, I can't open it from the inside either. But it doesn't look too bad from the outside. Okay, that... Oh, which... Hang on, let's just close it. Which is the middle? Those ones. So... Those don't need to be obsidian. Don't need this silly system in here anymore. Oh, that one did need to be obsidian. It's going to be so weird difficult to get it all to match. Can you detect a certain combination of enchantments and apply that? Yes, but how would that help? Yeah, you can detect any enchantments that's on an item, but I don't see how that would help. That just sounds like you're going to all of a sudden have, oh, in order to get sweeping edge, you've got to have mending, unbreaking 3, bane of arthropods, and sharpness on it. No. It needs to not interfere with anything vanilla. I don't want to like go, oh, well, if you've got sharpness 5, you automatically get sweeping edge, because you might not want it. You know? And if it's a complicated, bunch of things, unless you know I don't like, although I do keep making it because it's very difficult not to, I don't like having to have instructions in a README file for how to use an add-on. I prefer if it just made sense. It's not always possible, because some add-ons, you need to have a renamed item, or unless you put a custom item in the game, but then players need to know how to craft the custom item. But basically, my point is... I don't want to interfere with the vanilla game in terms of changing attributes of things that already exist. There you go. What's wrong with that? Looks okay for me for a door opener, says Lofty. It looks gross on the inside, Lofty. That's the problem with it. And it's night time again. Quick. Oh, there's a witch. It's Geraldine. Oh, not Geraldine. Oh, jeez. That's a creeper. Quick, rockets. Quick. You could make a fishing drop an item and then add that to a sword on a crafting table. I could do that. I could add a custom item into the game. And I could put it in certain loot tables. I could give it to villagers, and I could probably make it look like an enchanted book. Probably. That's a potential thing to do. Doesn't matter what it looks like as long as it's functional, says Lofty. I don't know whether it's possible to add lore to items that you've crafted. I think it is, but I'd have to double check that. Not lore as in like fishing lore, as in lore, L-O-R-E. Keep restating that. No, I think that just need to go across there like that. And then... maybe we just have obsidian across there so it doesn't look like it doesn't fit. Don't think we want dirt there. And maybe we could wrap this with the lights and the frog lights like we did before. Grab some frog lights. Have I got any of that glass left? I've got a couple of pieces. This is good news. So we would want some basalt. Love all the new add-ons, but I mainly play on servers now, so I don't get to enjoy them, says Gixer. Yeah, I think most of these will work on servers. It's just whether or not the server operator would deem it, a worthwhile addition to the server, I guess, is what you'd need to be careful of, thinking about. One of those things. I don't like that. Maybe that could be a couple of slabs at the end. Adding lore to crafted items is definitely possible in Java, so knowing Bedrock, probably no, lol. Yeah, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is, but I just have to double check before I made any promises. Now, I don't know what we're going to do in terms of decorating this door. It's not going to stay as smooth stone. I just wanted to put something there so that we can see it actually working. It's certainly not going to have a lever sat out here either to operate it. But I think, what do you think, guys? Is it good enough? It's not the impressive, massive, big, impressive door that I wanted. I'm really disappointed that it's not centered on the inside and that we're going to be able to see the slime. But is it okay? Is it good enough? Let me go get some more deep slate bricks. And let's just put these on the inside. Wrap that up and see how awful that looks when that's all together. I need to get in there now. Not made life very easy for myself to get back in. And I need to wire up a lever to actually open and close it from the inside. That would make sense, wouldn't it? So this would go up around this point here then. Which I don't think is actually too bad. That shouldn't be a problem, actually. And it would also need to... The hallway's going to be lower on the inside. So let's just, for temporary, right now, do this. Looks fine. Only thing that, says Meerkat. Only thing that, what? I feel like you didn't finish your sentence, Meerkat. Only thing that, what? See, that's weird. Having that double on both that side. I mean, it could be worse. Once we've got a ceiling in, it shouldn't be too bad. I just wish it matched. That's all I ever wanted. My life was for it to match. I suppose we could put the lever on this side and then that's like, oh, that's why that side works like that. That could be a reason for doing that. That kind of makes sense. And maybe we could have some signs or something there and make it look like there's a reason for it rather than it just being built wrong. Right, let's wire it all up to the inside. I don't know where we're going to have the cables on the outside. Cables? Yeah, the redstone cables. Pressure plate to open, says Lofty. No, I don't want pressure plates. No. Sticky double piston extenders and pressure plates is gonna just yeah, it'll have an accident. There'll be a problem. There will be a problem if I do that. Okay, right. Let's put a block there. Piece of redstone on it. A redstone torch. And what? One of those there. A couple of blocks down from that. Is that in the right line? It is. With a bit of redstone dust on it. There we go. And then I guess we can come off there. And I need to run some lines in here so I don't dig into it in the future by accident. So we'll use the stone bricks again. Why not? And I guess we can just come straight over to there, actually. We don't need that line anymore. Now, as long as that's enough power to get round there, it should be. I don't see why not. I suppose we could just put a repeater on there just in case. I think that redstone line's long enough. Pop one of those there, mate. And then on this side, we're going to go in this direction. And do the same thing again. And we'll bring that in that direction. And I think this will definitely need a repeater. I'm just not 100% sure where. Find out in a minute. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. Nice and tidy. Have Big Chicken avatar looking like he's building, then it would be obvious why it's off, says Milt. Wow. You say my building's as good as Big Chicken's. Oh, that worked. That was long enough. Excellent. Good. So we now have... Oh, I didn't pick up this redstone. Silly me. We now have a lever on the inside that operates the door. Fantastic. That's what would happen if you if you had a pressure plate on it. That's exactly what would happen. Why did that happen? Oh, I see. Right. We're so good at Minecraft, guys. No, actually, we could just leave that there and we'll just do a bit of... just be lazy. There we go. Fine. Why does everything work so well for me? T flip-flop act as a buffer, says Mr. Balrog. A T flip? No, it doesn't. It doesn't need to be a pressure plate. I like having a lever there because it gives me a good opportunity to say that's why the door's extra wide on the inside. Amazing! Look at it go. Nice. And it's, you know, it's kind of lined up, sort of a bit. And then from the outside, I guess for now, we could just have a lever. I don't know what we're going to do from the outside. I would like to put a calibrated skulk sensor in when that happens in the game. In 1.20 and have a way of detecting it. Don't know what I use yet. Probably just like player walking, I guess. Although, no, that could go set it off crazy. Maybe an interaction. We could have a doorbell. We could have a bell and detect it ringing. Detect them ringing a bell. And then when you ring the bell, it would open the door. With the lever there, are you able to have it closed when you leave? Says Brood. Well, what I would need to add in is a... Let's build one now so I can get my head around how it would work. I think it would be a X or gate, maybe, possibly, that I would need. So let's grab a redstone lamp. Don't have any redstone lamps. Let's use a piston so that we can see the outcome. So let me see if I can remember how to do this. So we would have 2 lines going in. Let's flip that upwards so we can actually see it being activated. And then 1 line coming out. And then it shouldn't matter which one I do. That's not right. It's the opposite to that. Yeah, it shouldn't matter which one I do. It will open and close. Kind of like your light switch in the house. But then if one's open, then they'll both be open. So I could probably put a delay on it for when I close it and then just run out. In fact, it's already got probably enough delay on there already. Which is the one I was thinking of? I'm sure there's a way of doing it with a gate. Equip item as sound, says Meerkat. Yeah, but then you got to be taking your clothes off all the time. Who wants to be taking their clothes off all the time, mate? Doesn't sound much fun. Nope. Have I run out of levers? Really? I've run out of levers? No. I've always got more levers. I'm sure there was a way of doing it. Stop it. That's not the way. So let's say that's closed. You could open it like that from the outside. No. There is a way. I can build one and send you a screenshot if you like, but it's not small, says Brood. I'm sure there was just a really obvious little way of doing it, but I can't remember. But it's fine, because the other way we can get around doing it is just to put a button on instead of a lever. Oh, that'll work absolutely fine. Oh, you use a button, but not a pressure plate. Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up. If we swap that out, put a button there instead. That's not a button. It would probably need to last a little bit longer. Put on a delay clock, but that'd do the job. That probably makes more sense as well, because you probably wouldn't want to leave it open. However, it would be useful to be able to leave it open for if you bring in mobs and stuff through. So maybe we could have both. Maybe we could have a lever and a button. So when you're inside, you can lock it open, but a button will temporarily open it. Let's see if we can figure that circuit out. Let me out. Okay, so hear me out. Hidden redstone key on both sides and a T flip-flop to make it work, says Savage Flump. I'm going to destroy your world here, Savage Flump, and say it doesn't matter how many times people say the word T flip-flop to me, I still don't know what one is. I've never learned what all of those things are. I don't know what it is. You can say it until you're blue in the face. I'm like, oh yeah, I've heard of that before. Mumbo jumbo. That's all all goes through my head when somebody says T flip-flop. Yeah, I'll use one of those. Wooden button, says Brood. No, I don't want wood. It's a stone base. Right. What? Says Savage Flump. I know, right. It's one of those words that I don't need to learn, and I don't care what it is because I don't talk to anybody about technical stuff in Minecraft. So, right, what was I saying a minute ago? A button and a lever. That's what I was saying. So let's make a little circuit here then. Let's have some stone bricks. We'll put a lever on the bottom. In fact, we'll do it 3 blocks high. We'll put a lever there, and we'll put a button on as well. In fact, the lever should probably go at the top. So we want both of those to activate the redstone behind there, which if we do that, and that, they won't. Okay. Matt, a man of your ability should be able to master the T flip-flop. I know, I've probably built millions of them. I just don't know what it is to look at. I like the name of it. It's like street names. I know where streets are. I know how to get around in my car, but I don't know what the street names are. Well, I don't need to know the street names. I just know where they are. Do you know what I mean? So I'm sure I've probably built millions of T flip-flops, but I just... yeah, it's just one of those things that's... I don't need to know the name. That should do it. No, that needs to be inverted. Okay. Right, I need slab. I need slab. Torch behind lever, block behind button with redstone on top. Torch behind lever. That makes sense. I can't reach now. Too tall. Let me read this again. So this is going to end up being another video where you rip it out and start again, says Miss. No. Torch behind lever, block behind button with redstone on top. They don't work, mate. Unless you're talking about the button, the redstone on top of the button. But I can't have that because that's going to be a pillar. No, sorry. I'll go back to my slab idea. A dropper facing... oh my goodness, mate. There's simpler ways of doing things, peeps. You just got to spend a little time thinking about it. I don't need a dropper. I don't need a one of them things that you're thinking about. Right, I'm going to put one of those there. I'm going to have that going... that going across there, like that. Okay. With one of them on it. Give me my redstone back. It's too valuable. One of them on there. Okay. One of them there. I can't put redstone on that now. That's not what I was planning on doing. What was I planning on doing? I suppose... no, because I need to... I will get it in a minute, guys. Redstone on streams always works so well for me. Why is my brain not figuring this out? I could do this so easily. Simpler. It's 4 blocks, says Mr. Bolrog. I want the button below. I want the button below. So when you press the button... I don't want the redstone torch there. me just look. I'm enjoying this. Whoever it was, Mr. Balrog. I get it. I'm sure it's very simple what you're saying, but I'm enjoying figuring stuff out. Let me figure stuff out. Why do I have to do everything perfect in the way that you suggest? Let me have fun. This is what I'm enjoying out of Minecraft. Okay. Right. That makes more sense. So when the lever's down, okay. So that will open the door momentarily, or I can lock open the door doing that. There we go. See? Easy. Simple. Simple. And then you would just have this running off onto, I don't know, comparator clock or something like that. We got any comparators? No, of course I haven't. Why would I have any comparators? That would be too easy. Oh, but if you have a dropper and a hopper and then I do it. No, don't need it, mate. Stop it. Stop it. Don't need a hopper and a dropper and a flopper and a whopper. I just need a little thing here and there. I want cobblestone. I want stone. Oh, I didn't mean to make 21 of them. That's fine. I'll use them in the future. Right, have the quartz back redstone box. That's nice and compact, as Meerkat. Isn't it just? Say a little bit of time and a little bit of thought, and you can achieve many things. This will need to have a repeater going into it, otherwise it will be all sorts of rubbish. And then let's have our fake piston door over here. And then if we flick the lever, that's going to open the piston door and lock it open. And then we can close it again after a minute. And then if we press the button, it will open for long enough. See? Genius. Plus, it's more entertaining for us, says Miz. Yo, furry femboy fox gaming. I beg your pardon? Beg your pardon? He's going to accidentally make a flip-flop and we'll all lose our minds, says Savage Slump. Probably. Probably. That wouldn't surprise me. Right, so if the button's going to be on that block... Right, let's smash all this to bits. Then, how did we have it? So the button has the repeater coming out of it. So we'd have the repeater on there, and then that one up there would be a redstone torch. And then we need... Jeez. Why is everything so difficult? And this is getting very close to our other stuff. But it should be all right, I think. I think we'll get away with it. Maybe, possibly. Who knows? Let's move that there for a second. Ah! Or not. There's no room. Now how do I do it? Well, if you use a hopper and a dropper and a flopper and a whopper. Oh, shut up with your floppers and your whoppers and your droppers. Foxy, 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 how's your day, says Stitch Fix? It was going well, but the more I'm streaming, the more my neck's killing me. So, it's all your fault, guys. It's all your fault. Jeez. There's never enough room. I guess I could... Oh, no, I wouldn't be able to make it face this way. I was saying I could put that redstone torch there. And then... do the same sort of thing, but that repeater needs to not interfere with this other stuff. What if I had... Let me go back outside. And sleep! Place repeater with just redstone, says Chainer. That's just what I was thinking. I was just thinking that, but I wanted to just make sure that's actually going to work before I start building it. Go away, Chew. Oh my goodness. Why do you exist? So now, press the button, it activates. Very good. Press the lever, it activates. Yep, we can do that. Good, excellent. Yep. It says, turn your chair straight. I'm looking down, Mitz, at my screen because my camera's there. I can't put my screen up while I'm streaming. That's the problem. So that there. Not that. Oh, actually, kind of would have worked. But no. Then that there. There we go. Genius. And then we fall down there. Like that, I meant to do that. Get rid of that. If we put that there, then we can have a tower down here. Like so. Bit of dust. Bit of one of those. Don't need that anymore. Or that one. I do need that one. And then we can go down again. And across. Bit of dust. One of those. Very nice. And then we can make our little Doody McFlipper over here. A Doody McFlipper. Yes, a Doody McFlipper. Got a problem with Doody McFlippers? So that one would need to connect to the front over here. I think that's it. I think that's all we need. Find out. It will stick to the slime. Used glazed terracotta. Of course it will. Yeah, well done. Good thinking, guys. I'm glad you're here. Good thinking. Right, so we had one there. No, we didn't, did we? I don't know. Can't remember now. All sorts of confused. I'm old. Leave me alone. Yeah, it definitely wasn't there. In fact, we don't need that there either. It was there. And then that was it, basically, wasn't it? Will that just do it? If I press the button, that's going to turn off. If I flick, yeah. Doesn't need to be any more complicated than that. I don't think. Oh. Why? Right. Back over here again. I need to do this to the side. Press that and it works. Press that and it works. Okay. I love Minecraft. It works so well all of the time. On and open. On and open. So it's even simpler than it was before. Goodness me. This is the concept I come along to see, says Savage Vlog. Right, so my button is there. My lever is there. So all I need is a piece of redstone there. That's all I need. Jeez. So that will go there. No, we won't. Just stop it. Stop it. That will go there. Jeez. Get there in the end. Get there in the end, guys. That will go there. That will go there. Okay. Let me in. Put the lever on. Open. Close again. Open. Don't open. Open? What? Pardon? Okay. But did I not put redstone torch on it? No. Here we go. Stop it. Now what we've done. Not my fault, lol, but bot got me for saying a name I didn't like, says Lofty. Right, okay. Open. Close, close. Stay open. closed. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with there with the timing. We'll have to go figure that out. Obviously, that comparator clock's not quite right. Because one side shouldn't be slower than the other. They should both go at the same time. Oh, I know what I need. I need a repeater. There we go. Fixed. Oh, I still need to put a meme in the book, don't I? Just saw somebody mention sign game. We need a new page for even more winners in a minute. Okay. Open. Lovely. Open. See? All it took, your droppers and your hoppers and your floppers. It just needed one piece of redstone. That's all it needed. Done. Finished. My door, apart from, you know, the decoration of it, it's done. So we just need to make it look rather impressive from the outside. And you know, have a way of opening it from the outside would be useful. We could, I suppose, put another button on that just connects to the other things. I don't know where we would have that. I'm sure we can find somewhere to put it. Oh, there we go. Delete. Don't come in here and spam. Thank you very much, Mids. But we're trying to do something nice for you. No. What do you think, peeps? Have we done a good job? Is it better than it could ever possibly be? I don't know how we're going to decorate it. We'll have to leave that for another time, though, because as much as we're only done an hour and a half of this stream, I don't know. I don't think I can do any more today because my neck is absolutely in very, very many pain right now. And I'm struggling, to be honest with you. And I'm sorry. I've been really inconsistent streaming lately. I didn't want to miss this morning, so I didn't want to make another excuse, but I'm going to have to make an excuse now and leave. Otherwise, I'm not going to get anything done for the rest of the day. I'll just be laying on the sofa going, ow, like a baby. Like a baby. Just take care of yourself, Foxy, says Mitz. Yeah, it's one of those things. I don't really know how to deal with this one because I've had a similar problem before in the past, and I ended up having to go to physio, and they were just like, "Oh, do these neck exercises," and I've been doing these neck exercises that they recommended last time, and it's not making any difference. I think realistically, as much as I don't want to, because I'm just getting back in the swing of things, making content, is I should take some time off from the computer because it's sitting at the computer that's hurting it. But I need to make content. It's my job. And I don't want to take time off because I've just got in the swing again, things, you know, in a nice place. This is where I really resent not being able to use a controller for Minecraft, because I could sit on the TV and do it. I got my armchair just there, which I record Jedi Survivor on, and that's so comfortable because I'm playing there with the controller. I can't do Minecraft with the controller. I've tried so hard. I could record from anywhere if I did that. I wish I'd learned. I did try many years ago, you might remember, do a series on Xbox so that I could force myself to learn how to use a controller. I thought, you know, because I'm not going to just do it in my spare time. I'll do it as a series so people can enjoy the content. And everybody hated it because it was so difficult to watch because I was so bad at it. So, yeah, it sucks. Love controller, says Stitch Fix. I know. I tell you what, it would really benefit me learning to use a controller as well, because it would help me so much with other games, because it's my lack of analog dexterity that causes me a lot of problems in the other games that I play. So to the point where, you know, if a game doesn't have auto aim on it, I find it a real struggle. So I'd love to be able to do that, but I'm a little bit old for learning new tricks now. So I think it would be a long and painful process, and maybe one I wouldn't even get, because I don't know if my dyspraxia would just kick in and be like, no, you're not learning that, mate. You're not learning that. It's too difficult for you and your useless fingers. But I want to. No, sorry, mate. You're too useless. Who knows? Don't know if you don't try. I have tried. I've been playing Xbox and PlayStation for years, and I still haven't got better, which leads me to think that it's not me, it's you. As in my fingers. Not you guys. Not your fault. Quick, he did the blames. Mitts. Do it in the chat. No, he wasn't blaming us, guys. I have a hard time using keyboard, says Stitch Fix. I grew up with a keyboard in my hands. My mum gave birth to me holding onto keyboard and mouse. Not her, me. I came out with it. That would have been weird. Like, why have you got keyboard and mouse? Why are you having a baby? I just really like keyboards and mouses. I want him to be a gamer when he grows up. My dream is for my son to have a not particularly well-paid YouTube career. Really? Yeah. Oh. Have you thought about maybe dreaming a bit bigger than that for your kids? No. He's going to be a YouTuber. There's no such thing as YouTube yet, but there will be in the future, and that's what he's going to be. All right. Okay, Mrs. No Tail. Poor woman, says Green Eye Monster. Right. I'm the same. Always seem better at keyboards, says Pontin. Yeah. Get one of those extra long cushion trays for your lap and a good wireless. I bought one, but I don't. Maybe what would help. I have got a. I'll show you it actually. Hang on, bear with me. One moment, please. I bought this not so long ago for doing laptop and stuff on my knee, thinking that I would actually... Oh, hang on. NVIDIA broadcast making everything blurred again. Thinking that I would do more work if I could work in different places. And I've never used it. Not used it once. Yeah. So that's quite... It's not a very big mouse bit, but it's all right. But it's quite nice. It's got like cushiony bottom. It was cheap as well. It was nice. So I could do that. Foxy from the couch stream when? Yeah, we wouldn't be able to do face cam or anything. And I wouldn't be able to read the chat. I wouldn't be able to read the chat because I suppose I could, if I'm doing it from my PC, I could make the Bedrock window smaller and have the chat on half the screen like I've got here. So yeah, but I'd be really squinting because it's further away, the TV. So it might be tricky, but I could maybe give it a go. I might give a go when I record my next video doing it like that because, yeah, sitting at my desk at the moment's killing me. Maybe it's all these days of doing add-ons. I don't know. You know what the best thing about a controller is? That I can press a button and crouch while holding the entire time to Stitch Fix. Yeah, toggle crouch. Maybe I could... Oh, no, I don't think I could. I was going to say, maybe I could turn my triple crouch detector into a crouch toggle for keyboard and mouse players, but I don't know how. I don't think you can force the player to crouch, sadly. Put chat on TV screen on lower res, lol, Meerkat. Yeah, I'd have to just zoom in, make the chat font bigger. Same for sprinting, just toggle. It's possible to remap the keyboard just for toggle rather than holding. No, it's not, so Susie, sadly. Sprinting's easy though, you just hold it down. I have it mapped to my R key for sprint, and I just hold it down. See, told you your offhand for Bedrock was bad for us, guys. It's her Foxy. Maybe. Right, Pete, I'm going to have to disappear. Thank you very much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'm going to raid PLJ. So have a nice time with PLJ. Say hello from me, but I'm going to disappear. Thanks for watching, peeps. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.